God, welcome back to FILAM CIVIC Action, your podcast for all things Las Vegas. I'm Ernie, and today we've got something very exciting lined up for you. It's all about the Filipino community in Las Vegas. We've heard the buzz, we've seen the changes, and now we're getting the inside scoop.
That's right, Ernie. For those of you who may not know, there's been a huge movement over the past few years to create a designated Filipino town right here in the heart of Las Vegas. It's been a topic of discussion and a vision that's slowly becoming a reality. Today, we're going to dive deep into where things stand now and what the future holds for Filipino Town Las Vegas, or FTLV.
So excited! And wow, and now we're not just talking about any updates today. We have someone very special with us and very close to our hearts. Our guest is none other than the president and founder of Filipino Town Las Vegas. Is one of our guests. Yeah. Someone who has been at the forefront of this movement from the very beginning, even before we started. Please join me in welcoming our beloved Dr. Rozita V, whom we endearingly call as Manang Rozita.
Yes.
How are you doing
How are
today?
you, Manang?
Our beautiful Manang Rozita.
Thank you.
Yes,
I'm doing
and
well. Thank you.
We also have another
Happy
guest.
to be here.
Oh, thank you, man. You're very welcome. Yes. And we also have another guest with us today. Corinne Ramos is FTLV Secretary and PRO. We're thrilled to have both of you today, Manang Rozita and Corinne.
Hi, Corinne.
Hi.
Yeah. So we know this project has been such a labor of love, and we can't wait to hear all the latest updates.
Cool. I am so excited, like you said. So let's start at the beginning for our listeners who might not be familiar with the idea of Filipino Town. I know these are just updates,
Yes,
but
they are.
some of them are just tuning in. But imagine from 1.2 million, I think we're going to have 2.6 million this time.
I think already more than that. I think we're going to reach 3 million.
It's going to happen soon.
It's always good to know
Yeah.
that people
Yes.
are listening.
So, Manang Rozita, can you give us a bit of background? What exactly is Filipino Town, and how did this idea come about?
Well, Filipino Town is actually, it was new. We had been talking about a
Yeah.
Filipino center
Yes.
for a long, long time because that's what our group wanted to have. What someday, and it was one day in the year 2023 actually, when Holy Spirit spoke to me and said, "Hey, why don't you work on a Filipino designation, cultural designation?"
Correct.
And that meant it was just a designation, but we had to look at an area that we could designate as Filipinos. And I've been here since 1979, and I've watched the city grow. And the area on Maryland Parkway between Flamingo and Desert Inn was always being busy with Filipinos because of Seafood City. And not only that, the Filipinos were moving from Charleston over here to Sahara and Flamingo. So that was a good thing to do. And I thought about it, and had some discussions with Heavenly Father. So it was time to see what we could do. Is there a process? And so I asked, and I talked to Commissioner Segerblum, who is our very dear friend who always helps us.
Yes.
And he said, there is a process in order to have a designation.
Correct.
They had not done this before, and then when the Ethiopians asked for their own town, that's when they start to formulate a regular process. So he said, you go ahead and I'll have you work with the Clark County Manager's Office, and they assigned Daniel.
Yeah.
So
That's
we work,
amazing,
and that's how it really started.
Very, very nice
It's for
guy,
a
too.
cultural designation.
So it's really inspiring, Manang, to hear about how this all started. Now, Corinne, how big is the Filipino community in Las Vegas right now?
There are over what 200, almost 250,000 Filipinos
That's a lot.
living in Southern Nevada, Las Vegas, Southern Nevada. It is a lot. We are the largest Asian ethnic group actually in Nevada.
Wow. Yes.
We didn't know that, right? A lot of people don't know
And
that.
I think we're growing. We're still growing. We're going to reach
All I knew
300,000
was
pretty
the other
soon.
day it was 249,000. So
One went
it's
home.
280,000 now.
Yeah, so we're a force to be reckoned with in Las Vegas or the whole state of Nevada.
Yes, we definitely are, because, you know, on our Asian American, Native Hawaiian, Pacific Islander group, the Filipinos are the largest in number,
Yes, madam.
with over 200 and so many thousand. So that's really crucial when it comes to voting.
Right,
And that's what
exactly.
makes us, you know, a very important group.
That's a force to reckon with. That's really fantastic, Manang and Corinne. So now let's talk about the latest updates. Very exciting updates. We know that we have been working hard on this project. So can you all share with us what the current status is of the Filipino Town designation? Have there been any major developments recently?
Yes, there actually,
yeah.
for those people who are new listening, there's a process, like I said. And what Clark County did is they gave us a calendar to follow. And it was for us to have the first hearing, which was November 5, and then the second hearing, which was March 18. But prior to that second hearing, we had a hearing with the town board
Yes.
where our district is in, and that was Paradise Town Board.
Yes.
So,
yes.
and that was really wonderful because it was unanimously approved and supported. The last thing that we had was on the 18th, as I said,
Of this month.
of this month of March, and we had to give a report to the commissioners, and we let them know about the successes that we have had, because we had to talk to the people that are in the district, and we also had to be sure that there were things that were actually had to answer the questions on the application. And this is what we've been doing, making sure that the answers were there,
Yes, madam.
followed through.
Well, that's amazing. So what exactly does the designation mean for the community? Are we talking about signage,
Signage.
cultural centers, or something bigger?
I wish that we had a physical center, I really do, but we don't own any land, not yet.
Not
We
yet,
don't own
yeah.
any land, but I understand that there is a business development that'll be coming up within that area. So who knows, we might have somebody buy land for us. But in the meantime, we are working with the Boulevard Ventures.
Yes.
With Mr. Timo, and he will be giving us space for a museum.
Oh, I
So
look forward
that-
to that, madam.
Yes, we
Museum,
all are.
The very first
We all
in
are.
Las Vegas,
Yeah.
the very first Filipino museum.
Yes.
Yes, that's huge. Yeah.
It is. It is.
Yeah, that's really huge thing. You know, I just can't believe the progress that we have had since the inception of this. So this is not just a designation for cultural visibility, and we would just like all of you to know about that. There's also a real economic impact there. Am I right, Manan?
Oh,
Corinne?
definitely.
Yeah.
Yes. So, Corinne, what do you think the economic impact will this Filipino town bring?
Well, I think the publicity alone will bring clients, customers to the businesses that are located in this district. And not just that, outliers as well, because like we've already have people coming say from out of state sometimes, sometimes out of the country. It's like, oh, there's going to be a Filipino town in Las Vegas. We want to come visit it. It becomes a tourist attraction, right? So tourists come, spend money, and they're going to be spending money at those businesses that are located in Filipino Town. No doubt about that.
So what else, Manan? For those who are not familiar with how the Filipinos look like, those who are not aware that Filipinos are as beautiful as you.
Oh, Oh, my goodness.
Yes, really that. Not just the economic impact, the beautiful impact. Are we
Beautiful
talking about-
impact,
We're
right?
talking about here.
In case you don't know, they're my sons. So they've been very nice
Yes,
to their nana and their mama. I just love working with both of you. You know, who are the Filipinos?
Yeah.
And that's the thing that I really would like and love for the community at large to know more about us.
Correct.
Because we are the nurses, the doctors, the teachers,
The
we are the
engineers.
people behind the counters.
Include the
We are-
engineers, please.
Yes, engineers.
And accountants, madam.
and
Accountants and
auditors,
lawyers.
and yes, the lawyers. And we really uphold our community, and we have inventors,
Yeah.
people
Yes.
who actually invent. Our Filipinos are so talented, and you know, I'm so proud to be a Filipino. I was born in Hawaii.
Me too, madam.
You were born in
Well,
Hawaii?
not born in Hawaii. I'm a proud Filipino. I wasn't born in Hawaii. Proud Cebuana here. I was born and grew up in Cebu, Philippines.
Corinne was born in Hawaii, right, Corinne?
No, I was born in Manila.
Oh, you were born in Manila too? We're wrong with you.
But we are all Filipinos.
We're all Filipinos.
And that's what I keep saying. We are all Filipinos.
Yes,
You know, no matter what province you come from, we're Filipinos, and strong ones too. And let me tell you, you know, working with you and the other people, I always have to remind people. Yes, it's fine to be Ilocano because I am Ilocano. It's fine to be Pampangan. It's
Yeah.
fine to be a Visayan or you know someone from the south. But we're still Filipinos. So we're working together to make this Filipino cultural designation something that we can all be proud of, and people will know that they can come to this area. We have restaurants, we have businesses, we have doctors, we have lawyers, you know, that are
True,
here.
madam. Very
Yeah,
true.
right.
Yeah.
So it's interesting that people don't know that.
Yeah.
So we
yeah.
have to let them know. So please come and visit us.
Yes, madam. Now, I can only imagine how many challenges you've faced along the way.
Oh,
Now,
yes.
what have been some of the biggest hurdles you've encountered in getting this project off the ground?
Yes, off the ground. Corinne can help.
Oh, yes, Corinne.
Yeah, for both you and Corinne.
Yes.
You know, I don't do the heavy lifting of this project as much as Rozita. I don't think any of us has done the heavy work that Rozita has done, you know, for this. I think for me, I've encountered a lot of positive feedback. Of course, there are still some people, the dissemination of misinformation, but I think that's kind of with anything and everything right now, right? So maybe the correct information isn't getting to certain people. And that's my job. So I hope I don't get fired, but. Honestly, we've been in the news. We have our Facebook page, lots of information there. I know the board members are very well connected to people in the community. Give me your phone number if anybody wants personal updates from me. I'm happy to give it to you.
Mana, we have hurdles again.
What's your biggest hurdle, madam?
You too. No, I'm just joking.
Yeah,
Yes, madam. Yes.
That's very true.
Yeah.
I just love it. The biggest hurdles are the misunderstandings that some people have. You know, when you first start a project, it's like anything. You have a small group to work with, not a huge group, because when you have a huge group, there's too many voices, too many opinions, and you don't get things done. What my challenge was to get everything done according to what's asked of us in the application, and to do it in a manner that is approved by everyone. And so by word of mouth and by telephone and by social media, we get opinions, and that's how I
Yes.
was doing it. And so that's why we formed the board,
Yeah.
the FTLV board, which is wonderful. because we have people from all walks of life
Yes,
on that
madam.
board, and all of the board members are very cooperative, and we do things fast. We
Yes.
don't dilly-dally, we don't have to hem and haw. And we
Yeah.
get the, and the board was formed, we went to the Secretary of State's office.
Yeah.
All of that was done.
Yeah.
And we even got the bank account.
And everything.
That was a hurdle in a
Yes.
way, because otherwise it would have taken us months to get that.
That's
But we
true,
got,
madam.
boom, got
Yep.
it done fast.
Everything just were done quickly
Correct.
and
Yeah.
Efficiently, very quick.
Efficiently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's all because of your leadership.
Thank
madam.
you.
Yes.
Thank you.
And the
Thank
people
you.
behind you.
Yes, the people behind me.
It's, thank you, Marang. It sounds like you've been really working hard to bring the community together for this. It must feel rewarding to see things moving forward.
Yes, well, you know, this is a,
Yeah.
like I said, it's a God project. We have something that's coming up, if I may
Yes,
talk
madam.
about
Yes,
that.
go ahead.
That is going to be on April 15, which is tax day. That's the last day,
April
right,
15,
for
oh,
tax?
Yeah, that's right.
So
That's
people can
right.
remember that, but take time off from working on your taxes and come on down to the Clark County Commission, the board meeting there that we're having. And we'd love to see everybody come, carry your American flags as well as your Filipino flags. But we have to carry our American flags.
That's
We
true.
are in America. So when you come down, we'll have the resolution. And that's when they will read what is going to be expected and what is going to happen. And also, they're going to then ask the staff, the Public Works,
Yes.
to build the signs.
Oh, I'm excited about
Oh,
those signs.
once
madam.
the
Yeah.
signs go up, that's wonderful.
Exactly.
That'll
Oh,
that'll
that's-
be the culmination of the
Yeah.
process. But then the work starts after that.
Exactly.
Filipino Town, yeah, Filipino Town Las Vegas Cultural District.
Yes, it's a designation. That's so inspiring, madam. Now, looking ahead beyond April 15, what can the community expect from Filipino Town, like in the next few months
Well,
to a
we know-
year? You know,
Oh,
what's
yes.
next in the horizon for this project?
There'll be festivals, as we know, because we have so many
Ooh,
different organizations.
Yeah, I
within-
like that.
And I know, I was told that they're going to have a parade
Correct.
for, and I'm sorry, I don't have the date for the parade, but it'll be in June. And
Yes.
they'll be meeting in front of Seafood City. All the cars will be decorated there, and then they go to the parade route. You can come down and just enjoy each other. We have wonderful coffee shops now.
Yes.
We have a coffee shop right in the boulevard.
Yeah, yes,
Boulevard
madam.
Mall,
Yeah,
owned
I've
by
been
a
there.
Filipino.
Yeah.
And another one, which is right next to Target, that's Talbi. Talbi, which is owned by a lovely Filipino young lady, enterprising.
Yeah.
And these are in addition to, of course, Jollibee
Oh, yes,
and
Jollibee.
Red Ribbon
Correct.
and Seafood City, of course.
Yes, the grill.
How about you, Corinne? What can we expect, or what can the Filipino community in Las Vegas expect from the Filipino Town in 6 months or so?
Well, y'all got me hungry from the list of restaurants that's there. So I think everybody's the businesses there, as well as the non-Filipino owned businesses, going to be very proud to be part of Filipino Town. That's what we're already getting. That they want some sort of a placard, maybe, or even sign, just any kind of sign, flyer on their business saying that they support Filipino Town. So I see a lot of that coming on, and it's just a lot of synergy, I think, and it's just going to get better.
The
Yes.
energy just keeps them getting bigger and higher. And
Stronger.
It's unbelievable. So that sounds incredible, Corinne and Manang Rozita.
Yes.
So it's so exciting to hear that the vision for Filipino Town is finally becoming a reality.
Yes.
Thank you
Once
so
the
much.
signs are
So,
put.
yes.
That's
Once
why
the signs
from
are
the
put.
bottom of our hearts,
Yes, madam.
from the Filipinos, the American Filipinos, and the Filipino Americans. Thank you so much for sharing these updates with us today.
Yes,
You're
thank
welcome.
you, Manang Rosita and Corinne, for your time and for all the hard work you've been putting in to make this happen. Filipino Town Las Vegas is going to be an amazing addition to the city. And we can't wait to see it come
That is
to life, Manang.
Absolutely. Thank you. I'm really happy for that.
Yes,
I-
Manang.
and Corinne, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
And with that, folks, we are going to wrap up today's episode again. Thank you so much for tuning in to FILAM Civic Action. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss our next episode. And remember, Filipino Town Las Vegas is happening, and we can all be proud of this amazing movement.
Yes. But before we sign off, let me acknowledge our very active executive producer, Dr. Philip Paliracio of the Dental Center of Nevada. His dental clinic is at 601 South Rancho Drive, Suite B15, Las Vegas, Nevada, 89106. Until next time, everyone, stay connected, stay informed, and keep supporting local. Yes.
Thank you. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Hello, Siargao. Dalaga ako.
Ngayong gabi ka ninyong tanong sa Cebu.
Maradyan na buntag, maradyan na hapon, maradyan na gabi sa isa tanan.
Until our next episode, bye now.
Bye-bye.